today is all about health and wellness as we begin a brand new year here in 2016. This hour we are concentrated on great ideas for the home, and we are so proud to have partnered up with one of the most really recognizable names in heating and lighting and fans, and that's Hunter. What we decided to do was come together with Hunter and create a one-of-a-kind infrared heater that is exclusive to HSN. We have two color choices for you. We have either the cherry, or we have it in the black that we're looking at right here in the video. We would love to hear from you because this is infrared, which is different than any other portable home heater, meaning it's keeping the moisture in the air, and we're gonna talk a lot in great detail to that. We're opening up our testimonial talk line. We originally offered this at $229.95. For the first time ever, it's $169.95. We have free shipping and handling, and for today only, for our big health and wellness event, we're also featuring this with 4 monthly flex payments. Well, we have one of our home experts, Linda Lide is here. And Linda, I can't tell you enough. I said earlier, this is like heaven sent in this like freezing studio. Yes. And it's like furniture for the house.
Well, it really is. Nice looking. It really is.
Great to see you. Happy New Year.
Thank you. Happy New Year to you. And Happy New Year to you all. Let's take a look at the map. There is a map that we have, and it will show you exactly how cold it is around the country. You can see. Now, look at that. Holy cow, look at the west right there, all right? Now, this is, of course, this is changing. This is today. Yesterday was a little more cold. Tomorrow, I think we're gonna get another cold front coming in.
Right.
Wherever you are in the country, this winter this is the perfect space heater for you. Room heater. The reason why this is such a neat technology, because it's infrared technology. Now, infrared technology heats you up like the sun. So, in here, and this is I'm a carpenter. I can tell you, this is so well designed. It's beautiful. This is solid wood cabinet right here. So you can use this as your end table. You can put books on your magazines, whatever. You can put it by your bed, wherever you put it.
So you don't have to worry about anything burning on the top of this?
No, not at all.
Great.
Because that's the thing about this kind of technology. Now, I can also tell you, even though there's no moving parts, look what's happening. This is now moving around, okay? This is going to, there's nothing that's blowing it out except the actual heat. This is light rays. Infrared is light rays, exactly like the sun. Now, this is also on these casters, so you can move it anywhere you want to. I don't know about you, but wherever I am, it seems to be the other area of the house is the warmest, except where I am standing, or working, or whatever.
Right, or you have to buy 2 or 3 different units, right? Because they're too heavy and you can't move them. That's, you know, another great benefit.
And I can't stand to like heat up the entire home, especially when I'm only hanging out in that one office or the bedroom at night.
So energy efficient, saving money.
Energy efficient.
Certainly.
When this is on high, it goes up to the maximum, which is the maximum that they allow you, which is 1,500 watts.
Great.
Now, anytime you're going to buy a heater, you have to buy it through a name brand. Hunter has been around for 128 years. They're not going anywhere. You have a 1-year guarantee on this. This now you can bring it to any room. And let me show you a really neat thing. Now this pops up in the back here. Let me show you some of these nice features here.
I'm standing in front. This is keeping me so toasty warm right now.
It is amazing. Well, I'll tell you what.
What do you think?
This right here, I have it now set to your room temperature is like 63 degrees, okay? So I can shoot this over, and that's exactly what this is. It's about 62 degrees, if you can see
in
that
the studio.
Here. Yes.
That's why I'm freezing.
Now, I'm going to direct this right at where this is coming, the heat is coming out, and look at that. It's like 300, 323.
Stay right there for 1 second. Look at this so you can see everyone.
Look how it's going up and down with the heat.
So wait, you were just at 2 seconds ago 62.
Right, that's the room temperature.
Whoa.
Now, before I get to this, let me just show you, I'm gonna turn this around because the neat thing about this is this is your sensor, folks. This is what's sensing the room temperature, right? So that makes sense. Now I'm gonna put this right at the room sensor, and yes, it's 63 degrees. So that's what it was reading up on top here, saying that the room is 63 degrees.
Yes.
Which is great because you want to make sure that this gets up to the level and the temperature that you have set it to.
And Linda,
right?
what square footage is this going to warm up to approximately?
Well, the thing about any kind of heaters is just going to keep heating up and heating up and heating up the entire room. So you could do a nice size living room. And let me tell you, let me just show you how this works.
Great.
Okay, so let's set our room temperature, our heater to 79 degrees, let's say. Now you have the air, the cool air coming in the back, and then it pushes out right here. And notice I can touch here.
That's it.
Isn't that bizarre?
Years ago, you would never do that.
I can touch here, but yet the amount of heat that is being generated, and remember, you just had a humidifier on earlier.
Yes.
This is what is so great about infrared heating. It doesn't put anything caustic in the atmosphere, and it doesn't remove anything like moisture. And we gals, we need to make sure that we are staying warm, because I don't know about you, I'm always colder than the men in the room.
Look at me.
I know.
Look at me in here.
But I have
freezing.
to watch it too, because I always have to make sure that I'm moisturized. Anytime I have I have enough moisturizer on my skin, and it's in the air as well. So now let's get into what's making this all go on in the back here.
And keep in mind, coasters, real quickly, a couple other things we want to review here. Best value we've ever offered. 4 flex pays is for today only. That expires at midnight.
Yes.
And we are picking up the shipping and handling. So $42.50 will ship this out to you. And baby, it is cold out there, as we know, as we showed you in the very beginning. This is energy efficient. You said it, Linda, it's Hunter. It is a name that we have trusted for over 100 years. And you look at the weather around the country. I mean, even here in Florida, we have reached some, record lows in the last couple of days. So, I mean, this is, and safe. Winter's here. It's not coming. We're only 2 weeks into winter. So this is it. We knew it was coming, and it is here with a bang, and they're predicting that it's going to be that way for the next couple of months. So why not have something that is efficient, have something that's infrared? This is not like the old heaters that you had to be careful. If, God forbid, it fell over, and you have pets that get too close to it. This is furniture. This is home furniture that has a purpose.
That's right.
Which is great.
That's right.
We're getting close now. We just want to go through some of those features that you were showing us.
And you also mentioned too about the safety part of this. If this was to topple over, you had this in your child's room. Don't worry, it has an automatic shut off. That is important to have. Automatically shuts off, and it won't kick back in until you reset it, okay?
Nice to know.
Let me just show you. You just flip this up in the back, okay? Now, when you first, I'm going to just turn this off. And when you can see the little red light, that just shows that it's plugged in. Now you're starting to shiver already.
I'm so cold. No, this has been my lifesaver right here. Are you kidding? I was freezing earlier. Thank you.
So I turned this on, and now let me just show you a little bit of the controls here. This is the high-low button. I have this on high, and what I like to do is I like to keep it on high until the room gets warm enough to where I like it, and then I put it down to low. For sleeping would be great for low, okay? Now, the other little feature here is if you're from Europe and you like to look at Celsius, you have your Celsius reading there. And there's your Fahrenheit. Now, the other thing is I'm going to set this, let's say I'll set this to 82 degrees. I'm really cold, so I want to put this to 82. Now what will happen, it's set to 82 and it goes back to the room temperature that you're having. So you'll get to see this climb up to the room temperature that you want. Now, the other nice thing is that you have this wonderful feature, and this allows you to set it anywhere from 0 to 8 hours, which is great. So just set that. You're going to set this, and you're going to go up to 8 hours, and then you go to sleep, and you don't have to worry about it, because once you wake up, it's done. You might have an hour to get up and get dressed, and then it's done, and you don't have to worry about it when you go to work. So that's how that works. When you set it again, then it goes back to 0, and that's continuous. Another feature this has, and I love this. Now, Hunter always thinks of everything. This is a little filter, and what it does is, because there's a lot of dust, and remember that the air is coming through here, this is a little magnetic filter. All you have to do is when it collects dust, just put some dishwashing detergent over this, let it rinse out, make sure you dry it, and then you just put it right back in.
So no filters to worry about.
No, you don't have to order anything. This just helps to keep it dust-free, which is fantastic. Now, again, look at this caster. If as far as maintenance is concerned, there's no maintenance. All you have to do is take a little damp rag and just, you don't have to use furniture polish, you don't have to use any of that. You just put a little damp rag on it and clean it.
Right.
That's it. Now let me show you, if you just tuned in, this is infrared heat, folks.
And you don't hear a single thing. There's, I mean, it's just whisper quiet.
Isn't that nice?
Yes.
That is what's so neat about it. You can concentrate while working.
Yes.
It doesn't interfere with the television. It doesn't interfere with your sleep. A lot of light sleepers out there. I get it. No moving parts, and yet look, the infrared heat is actually moving this around. Pretty neat.
Well constructed. Let's talk about that. We're going to put a clock up on the screen in about 3 minutes, and we're $50 savings, our best value.
Yes.
You know, I said this the other day. Where do you go and find innovative home heaters right now? Right now, on sale.
Right.
Nowhere.
That's
this
right.
This is the time of the year that they're going to get full price because everybody wants it.
Yes, and here's the other thing too. When you buy anything of a Hunter is the name brand you want to look for. Anytime you buy anything infrared, please, folks, make sure you go to Hunter, because they are a company, again, 128 years. They're a trusted and true company. They've been around forever. 1-year warranty on this. And let me just show you a little bit. Now we've stripped off this beautiful wood cabinet off of it. Let me just show you what's going on here. If you will notice, inside here, they're bulbs. These are these infrared bulbs here. And I'm going to come around the front so I can really point it out to you. You can sort of see on high you have 6 bulbs, and on low you have 3 bulbs. And Hunter spared no expense. What you can't see is that there is copper that has been wrapped around to make sure that it stays nice, and it's a great insulator. So when it actually hits the room temperature and it cuts off, because when it does come up to your room temperature, folks, this will actually cut off until that temperature starts to drop again, and then it kicks in. So it's not running continuously without actually hitting that temperature, right? That you want it to get to.
Yes.
So those are your bulbs here. And again, if you spin this around, you can see that then this is where the heat comes out. Infrared heat is using light rays, just like the sun, to actually heat your home. And when I can only tell you how it feels because you can't feel it at home.
It feels so good. It's like laying out in the sun, but not being dried out.
And not being dried out. And you literally get warm quickly with infrared heat. It heats up that room temperature very quickly. You can see that. It sucks in that cold air, and then out comes the infrared heat. I'm going to do this one more time. I'm going to...
Okay, we have about 90 seconds. I want to remind everyone, the 4 flex pays expires tonight at midnight, and then also the free shipping and handling. You just choose. Do you want the cherry wood, or do you want it in that ebony black wood? It is hard wood. That's, you know, we said that in the very beginning.
Yes.
It is a piece of furniture.
Yes. I'm a carpenter. I can tell you this is well made. Now, when I put this on here, you can see that it is really warm. It's like hitting about anywhere from 250 to 300 there. Now, I spin it around and I look at the sensor, because this is what's detecting the room temperature, and I hit it there, and now I'm hitting at 68 degrees.
That is something else. And that's how warm and instant you're going to be relieved. And it's coasters, so you can, you know, move it around wherever you need it, which is so nice. Yes. This was exclusive. Our buyers went together with Hunter in, you know, knowing the quality of what Hunter produces in home goods, in home fans, and in innovative technology, and said, we want a home heater that is infrared, that looks like very expensive furniture, that is going to be convenient, that is also going to be energy saving, and that is exactly what they came up with. You have cherry wood or black, and we're looking at over a $50 savings for the very first time. Get this home for under $45. Plug it in and see if you don't notice that wonderful warmth instantly without taking the moisture out of the room, which is the biggest difference, and that's the, you know, best part about infrared technology, but typically much, much more expensive. Linda,
that's right.